Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the WNBA.
What it do, peeps? It's the Big Chef who watch a damn tape. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notified when I drop my next video. New subscribers, thank you for watching. I hope you get something from the content. Thank you for joining us. Old subscribers, appreciate you so much for helping me build this platform as we push our way to that 500 mark. Let's get into this Connecticut Sun Indiana Fever game. So I was surprised the crowd was there. Not every seat was packed. Some of the seats in the lower bowl were empty, but overall the crowd was big. The energy not really there as expected. Not the frenzy like you see when Caitlin Clark's playing. The Sun get the win 85-83. It was close at the end, but don't let that score fool you. I mean, Connecticut was down by 2 to Indiana. It was 23-21 in the first quarter, and kind of back and forth game. It was 12-4 with about 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Connecticut kind of made a run, got back in it, got down by 2. Second quarter is where it started to really unravel. Sydney Colson goes down early with a left leg injury. And the offense after Colson left, it was almost like there was no leadership, no direction, no flow. Connecticut takes a lead, and they go in at the half 43-39. 43-39 at halftime. The third quarter, Aaliyah Boston picks up, I believe, her third foul. She was in foul trouble early. She had 2 fouls. She shot real well. Real efficient from the field. But that third quarter, Marina Mabrey hit like 13, 15 points, popping threes like crazy. They pushed the lead out. They scored 25 in the third quarter. Had 20. Indiana had 20 overall, and Indiana looked pedestrian until the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, DeWanna Bonner comes in. Sophie Cunningham goes down with she re-injures her ankle again, and she barely hobbles off the court with a little assistance, and DeWanna Bonner comes in. DeWanna Bonner hits 3 threes at this time, and Connecticut's up by 15 in the fourth. They get it. They go on a 14-0 run. They get it. They take the lead 74-73. And then Hartley comes down. She pops a 3. Turnover. Saniya Rivers, she comes down. She pops a 3 and gives them a little cushion. And that cushion was just enough to let them stave off a strong comeback by the Fever. Had the Fever started with this intensity early, this would be a different conversation. The Fever are horrible on defense. Horrible. And Connecticut was trying to give them the game. Give them the game. Tina Charles, I've never in my life, and this happens every game in the WNBA, you start walking with the ball before you even dribble. It's the easiest travel call. Tina Charles got called for traveling at least 4 or 5 times in this game. Ridiculous. Connecticut, Indiana went on their run at the beginning of the fourth because they had Mabrey on the sideline getting a breather. When Mabrey was in there, the offense was moving. They were kicking the ball around, getting easy paint points. Even though Indiana had 44 points in the paint compared to like 30 for Connecticut, they don't tell the story, man. This team, this team they're like pathetic. And they shot well. They shot 49%, 41 from three, 85% from the field. But Natasha Howard, you didn't get a strong contribution from her. 27 minutes, 9 points. Like I said, Aaliyah Boston shot well. She played 26 minutes. Like I said, she was in foul trouble. She played 26 minutes. She was 8 of 10, had 17 points. 8 rebounds. Sydney Colson, like I said, only played 9 minutes. No points. Got a bagel. Kelsey Mitchell. Another poor shooting performance. The last game, she shot terrible. This one she played 35 minutes, 4 of 15, only had 13 points. You got to get better. You got to get better production for her. Lexi Hull, 5 of 8. I mean, Lexi Hull's consistent. She's playing more minutes, but she's going to give you at least 10 points, 12 points. That's just Lexi. DeWanna Bonner off the bench, 22 points, 22 minutes, 13 points, 4 of 7. Didn't get cooking early. They needed DeWanna Bonner early. DeWanna Bonner hit 3 threes in the fourth quarter. She ended up with 13 points. She did nothing the first half. Dantas, 3 of 5, 9 points. Brianna Turner, I don't even know why they play this woman. Why she even make the team? 4 minutes, a bagel, a donut, a coffee. Sophie Cunningham, 27 minutes, had 10 points and got hurt. So now, you get 3 days, you get a couple days rest. They don't play again until Tuesday, and they play the Mystics at home in Indiana. And you're probably going to be down at least, probably one more person. I'm still trying to figure out what Stephanie White's game plan is with this team. I don't know why you just don't put Timpson in there to get a spark at this point. She made the team. She needs to play. I made a video earlier where Cameron Brink was talking about the roster sizes. Why have a bigger roster and you're not going to utilize everybody? That's the reason why I like watching the Washington Mystics. They play the whole roster. The whole roster's on the team. It's a long season. Announcers are starting to even say it. I'm watching the Las Vegas Aces game, and Carolyn Peck is talking about the rosters and how Los Angeles plays everybody. Latu King's getting minutes, and she was a 3rd round pick. So Michaela Timpson, if she can give a spark, if you call her Natasha Howard Jr., put her in the game. Get some block shots, transition, use her athleticism, anything. She's gonna have to get her feet wet at some time. But rolling out Brianna Turner for a bagel and a donut or coffee, that's not gonna get it. You got to get through this stretch. And now, if you're gonna be out without Cunningham or Colson for an extended period of time, man, you're talking about going 3 deep without Cunningham and without Cunningham. 3 deep. If you choose not to play the rookie, you have no backup guards without Cunningham. Nobody that can play a guard. Nobody that can handle. So now you're going to put more duties on Lexi Hull. Oh, man, that's a lot. You want Lexi Hull to initiate the offense and trying to slow down some of the better scorers in the league. This team is in trouble early. I know Fever fans are freaking out. I would be too. But the way this team was constructed, I'll say it again. You got check engine lights on 4 of these players. And you got 2 of them that are blinking. And now with Colson hurt, and hers, They didn't even talk about it the rest of the game. I mean, like I said, she got hurt early, and it was out. I mean, she was out. Uh, the run in the fourth, if they can play like that, I mean, because they're averaging in the 80s, still without Clark. You get a better defensive performance from Aaliyah Boston. For some reason, Aaliyah Boston struggles when she plays anybody that she can look right eye to eye. That's just something I've seen every game. If they're playing somebody that's her height, she kind of shies away. She didn't go at Tina Charles. Even when she got in foul trouble and they switched her off, the Adodo was killing her. Was really making her work. Nelson, because she's just a lot quicker than Aaliyah. Aaliyah seems to have trouble with centers that can move, and she's almost like Stanley Roberts, just in cement at times. But they need a bigger contribution from Aaliyah Boston on the defensive end and on the offensive end. I know she scored 17, but hey, without Caitlin Clark, take over. You got to get 25-30. You're going to have to get that. You're going to have to get that. You're going to have to get that. Olivia Nelson-Adoba, 8 points, had 9 rebounds. Tina Charles played 34 minutes and was quite effective, had 18 points. Bria Hartley, she only scored 6, 2 of 5. Like I said, Marina Mabrey, 10 of 17, 4-9 from 3, 26 points. She balled out. Saniya Rivers. Saniya Rivers shows every game that she's locked in and ready to be in this league. And you can really see that she's got a lot more to her game that she's going to be able to bring out in the years to come. Going to be a nice player. 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, had 12 points. Like I said, the 2 biggest shots in this game were the Rivers 3 and the Hartley 3 with about 2 minutes and some change left to give them a 6-point cushion. Those 2 threes back to back, when they hit them, I was like, yep, they're not winning it. They're not coming back. They can't defend. Mabrey was torching everybody that was on her. And as good as Sophie Cunningham is, even she's going to need a breather at times. And there was nobody on that court that was stopping Mabrey this game. I mean, she was even laughing. She pushed off a couple times and got away with it, but she was cooking. They didn't even get much from their bench. Haley Peters had 9. Morrow had 2. Robin Parks had a bagel. J.C. Sheldon played early, only played 16 minutes, had 4 points. But this team is going to struggle for the rest of the season, especially if they play teams that can go a little deeper than them. And this Connecticut team, they played well enough again. And like I said, they're young. I think they're carrying 5 rookies. They almost gave this game away exactly like the Mystics. It's the same scenario. The Sun get a lead, and then they give it up. But Fever, they got some work to do before that Washington game. Because Washington knows they can beat them now. And everybody's gunning for the Fever now. Everybody. So, let me know your thoughts on this game. This one was a trip. Hopefully, Cunningham's ankle is not that bad, but it's bad that she only really played a couple games since she came back, and she's already hurt it again. The Colson thing really should worry you. I mean, you're talking about Clark's backup, and now who do they have? Who do they have? Who do you bring in to run the offense? Who's going to step up and do that? Now you're talking about putting more minutes on all your starters to carry the load. Man, it's early in the season to be doing that. But let me know your thoughts. Leave your thoughts and your comments below. And until next time, peace.
Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. The WNBA.